Everyone knows at least one gay person. Elton John, Stewie, and if you ask any of them, I bet they'll tell you that they currently exist. But during my recent watch of Brokeback Mountain, something finally clicked for me. Gay people have been around since forever, which logically raised the question, what was it like being gay throughout history? Assuming how gay people have been perceived for most of recent history, you might think that homosexuality throughout all of history will be full of violence and persecution, but that really depends on when and where you look. Like, going back to when humans were just a bunch of silly little monkeys running around, they didn't have a word for being gay. They would just go to town on whatever moved. Like, you've seen dogs, they're humping each other all day, and they don't seem to care if they're both dudes or not. You mean to tell me us, as a bunch of monkeys, weren't doing the same thing? This monkey fucked a frog, bro. That is literally us. All of us were doing this at one point. But fast forwarding a couple 100,000 years to humans is when things start to become a little more complicated. Take ancient China, one of the cornerstones of ancient wisdom and philosophy, the big strong men that made the wall you can see from space. And bro, they were gay. Like, really gay. Early Chinese literature is all about being gay, with stories like two guys sharing a nice big juicy peach together, or an emperor cutting off his sleeve in order to not wake up his boyfriend that fell asleep on top of it. Stories like these were seen as normal for a while until around the Tang Dynasty, when a mixture of Western influences and gay dudes not being able to have kids and continue the family line started to make homosexual relationships be seen as less legitimate. The punishment for being with another man was 1 year in jail and 100 lashings, which was one of the lightest punishments in Chinese law. And to be honest, this doesn't really even sound that bad. I mean, if the only thing between me and 1970s Hillary Clinton was a year in jail and getting my shit kicked in for 20 minutes, I would probably turn myself in now. Even on the other side of the world over in Europe, these guys were almost certainly gayer than the Chinese. See, the Romans had these fascinations with their little towel boys. And when I say boy, I mean boy. Like 12 years old. They could be bleeding out, convulsing on the ground after a fierce battle, and they would be calling out to their towel boy to please them. That's right, the guys that invented roads and aqueducts were also having sex with little boys. Who'd have thought? And this is how it was for a while. All the gay people of the world living in beautiful gay harmony. It was pretty much the unwritten rule that women were for reproducing and the men was where the fun was at. And you know what? They might have been onto something. But after a while, mainly due to the influence of religious teachings and political agendas, all the straight people of the world said, you know, maybe we shouldn't be doing this anymore. And being gay became a punishable offense. This is where being gay became a little hard. Get it? Hard because they're gay? Yeah, okay, whatever. But no, yeah, gay people had it pretty rough from here on out. I mean, the death penalty and AIDS, dude, that just seems a little much to me, don't you think? But then all that changed one fateful day in 1946, when the savior of gay people was born. And of course, I'm referring to Freddie Mercury. Like, come on now, no straight guy could make news of the world. All the homosexuality flowed through this dude and led to this album. And from then on, gay people slowly became more and more accepted. Whether you want to believe this or not, there's no denying that gay people have it better now than they did pre-1946. So take that how you will. So yeah, gay people haven't always had it easy, but it wasn't always hard either. Oh, maybe it was.